right, everybody, welcome. Thanks for being here. We have a good crowd on hand tonight. We're going to start our ceremony off with your student body president, Mr. John Abbey.
Okay, hello everybody. I was student body president from 2017 to 2018, and I had a lot of fun, and I would like to thank everybody in our class for making that year so fun. And if everyone would be able to rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, that'd be awesome. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Thanks, John. We have quite a lot to get through tonight, and as you can tell, it is getting warmer and warmer in here. It's not my intent to keep us all night long, so we're going to try to move things ahead and get at least some airflow moving with some kids. So tonight really is about, as I told the kids, it's our celebration, our last hurrah with our kiddos. This group of students has been with us for the last 3 years, and that means a lot to us. Somebody told me the other day, I didn't fact check or anything, but in between the years 0 and 2 as a baby is about the same or equivalent of the brain growth that happens between 6th and 8th grade. And if you ever lived in middle school, you would know exactly what I mean. We love our kids, and this celebration is more about, hey guys, we did it, and we survived each other, but along the way, we came to appreciate each other. So tonight, we don't call it graduation. Our kiddos got to meet with their high school advisory teachers this morning, and they know it's not over. They just know that their 8th grade year has come to an end, and they're moving on to a different school. They've got a lot of work to do still, and I hope that they can look back on these years of 6th and 8th grade and really see them as something special. I'm proud of the work that our building does, our teachers, our staff, our custodians, our kitchen helpers. They make what we call a positive school culture at LaCreole, and I appreciate everybody. If anybody or a teacher or staff member has ever worked with this group of kids, can you please stand up at this time? Sometimes there's some. Thank you. We love our kids and we want the best for them. So tonight, we're going to send you through some of the special awards that we would give out normally, and some that are kind of oddballs like mine. We'll just move through. We have a lot of staff involved in the awards tonight. You'll get to hear some stories. And really, at the end, hopefully it's a really good night for us all. So we're going to move ahead. What's next on that agenda? We have our American Legion with Mr. Jess Cagle and Eric Enderling.
Thank you, Mr. Richardson. Thank you. I would like to thank Mr. Richardson and the staff and their selection of the 2 young people that we're going to be giving awards to. Those of you that took the class from Mr. Moran and Mr. Schaefer on the American Constitution, I challenge you to the next 4 years. Our program has an oratorical contest that goes throughout your school year in the 4 years that you're in high school. And the goal is for you to do a speech, and the challenge is for you to go to the nationals. And this year, the national winner is 17 years old, and she's from Michigan, $18,000 scholarship to any university she wants. It's a challenge to you that have taken the American Constitution. Okay, it's always a privilege to be here. I've been doing it for better than 30 years, and I don't know how long before that. We want to congratulate the two young people, and at this time, I would like the bio of the young lady.
All right. The first award winner has so many rock star qualities. She really is a wonderful young woman as well. She embodies the definition of a leader in the classroom and in her personal life. She comes to school every day with a positive attitude and puts forth her full effort while here. She's fully present and invested in the work she does. There's a sense of pride and responsibility that goes into her work, and it surpasses that of most. Her attention to details and due dates is remarkable. Her ability to see the big picture sets her apart, and she's fantastic at tackling work that needs to be done enthusiastically. Often she helps me delegate jobs amongst her teammates, and they gladly follow her lead because she's more than willing to take the more odious assignments and give others the more pleasing ones. This young lady shows others a level of kindness and grace that's rare at this age. She listens to others even when their thoughts and opinions run contrary to her own. She's genuine and curious about the lives of others. She wants to solve problems and fix whatever is broken without finding fault or assigning blame. She has generosity with her words, time, and action to classmates and her teachers alike. This makes her a precious addition everywhere she goes. I'm happy to see her move on to new challenges and adventures, but will miss her unwavering kindness and strength. Please join me in congratulating Miss Emma Moore.
Congratulations, Emma. This certificate of distinguished achievement is awarded Emma Moore of LaCreole Middle School in recognition of attainment acquired as winner of the American Legion School Award, in further recognition of the possession of those high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service which are necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institution of our government and the advancement of our society. This award is made by Post-20 American Legion. Congratulations. You're welcome.
Okay. For this next award, it's no coincidence that the highest achieving students are those that are excited about learning, but this young man takes it to the next level. What I really appreciate about this young man is his leadership he brought to class every day. His drive, his wonderful personality, and friendliness were always constant and reliable, and it was always a pleasure to have in class. His ability to motivate his peers was unrivaled, and there were even moments where I marveled at his ability to get a team of hyped-up 8th graders focused and working towards a common goal. Whether it was investigating electric motors, designing the perfect squirrel for a specific environment, or getting the whole class fired up about genetics, it's obvious that this student's zest for knowledge will take him far in life. If you were to imagine the model student leader, you would end up with someone who looks suspiciously like Dillon Johnson.
Certificate of Distinguished Achievement is awarded Dillon Johnson of LaCreole Middle School in recognition of attainment acquired as winner of the American Legion School Award. In further recognition of the possession of the high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutes of our government and the advancement of society. This award is made by Post 20 American Legion.
Way to go, Adam and Dillon. All right, our next award is the Mason Award. It'll be handed out by William Painter and Ralph Thompson.
Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Jennings Lodge, number 9, Ancient and Pre-Accepted Masons have been giving out this award for 27 years. Mr. Ralph Thompson has been here that entire time. He saw fit to see if he could train someone else to do his job, and I'm going to take on that responsibility right now. Granted, he gave me about 2 minutes warning that I was actually going to be talking. So that being said, previous recipients of the Masons Leadership Award have gone on to become leaders in all industries and representing all cultures. The selection of these awards is not taken lightly, with months and months of work put into choosing these final 10 recipients. Congratulations for a fine job, and we all look forward to seeing great things that come from each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Here are the awards.
All right, this award winner evokes thoughts of joy throughout her time here. She's constantly smiling and quick to laugh at life. She sees the silliness and happiness in her daily responsibilities. Her ability to smile and laugh quickly lightens up the mood and sets a tone for others that everything is going to be all right. This year has not been particularly easy for this young woman, but she has made a conscious effort to choose happiness and positivity over hopelessness and defeat. This is a testament to her family, friends, and personal attitude. She keeps her chin up and focuses on the positive when times are tough. This young lady is an amazing worker and leader. She cares about the needs of her teammates and will go the extra mile to help them complete their work on time. She creates fun wherever she goes. She's been busy this year ordering wigs to make a person's birthday even more memorable, baking cookies for school events and staff, and creating an end-of-the-year kickball tournament. This is a lady who is ready for the next chapter of her life, and we at LaCreole will miss her. Please join me in presenting Morgan Shuck the Mason Award. All right, Miss Mo. All right, this young man is a study in maturity. He loves to read and he's a very deep thinker. He's inspiring as he occasionally lays down knowledge on his teachers and classmates. We have benefited from his wisdom on a multitude of topics such as hard-boiled eggs are a perfect protein. A runner's high is real and isn't euphoric as the name implies, but dulls the pain of running 3,000 meters. And movie theaters are not as clean as one might think. On top of sharing his wisdom, he is brave and will work hard for the things he's passionate about. He cares about the details of the projects he leads, and he wants perfect music, transitions, audio. The work he does isn't motivated by a desire for attention or congratulations. In fact, he has been known to become embarrassed when it takes too long to open a gift in front of other people. Instead, he is driven by a desire to inform, entertain, and motivate his fellow Wildcats. I will dearly miss this young man and count the high school extremely lucky to be gaining such a wonderful soul. Join me in congratulating Mr. Joshua Rodley. Cho said, "What wisdom can you find that is greater than kindness?" The student I am speaking of demonstrates a wisdom beyond her years, not just in her thoughtful, intelligent, and well-reasoned actions, but the immeasurable kindness she shows to any and all who are lucky enough to be in her company. With remarkable grace and consistency, she lifts up those around her, drawing on a reservoir of generosity that seems to sustain her rather than deplete her. In addition to remarkable compassion, the student displays astounding reverence for learning and for the work that she creates. The respect she has for herself, for knowledge, and the creative process is evidenced in her work, which is not only well conceived, but executed with the highest levels of skill and attention. She is an excellent scholar and an excellent friend. Thank you for sharing with us your bright spirit. Congratulations, Miss Sophia Sides.
All right. Countless students at LaCreole this year have shown their hard work, their determination, their kindness, their creativity and excitement, and above all else, their love of learning. But very few students exhibit all these traits, even in a single day. This particular student always came to class with a smile on her face and enthusiasm for finding out something new that day. She showed her excellence day in and day out in her own quiet way. There are those students that don't often get the recognition they deserve for being the glue that holds a class of 8th graders together, but her positive nature really helped others. In 8th grade science, she and her group constructed an amazing plexiglass boat, which was very well designed. They named it the SS Frustration, and it proved to be a difficult task. But with the same cheerful determination she always has, this student persevered. We will miss her dearly next year, and Dallas High School is inheriting an incredible young lady in Emma Smith. This next speech was written by Mr. Osborne, Phil Osborne. It is a pleasure to introduce this student as a recipient of the Mason Award. He is a dedicated student who makes the most of his educational opportunities. He maintains high expectations for himself academically, which is reflected in the excellent quality of work he consistently produces. This student never settles for less than his best effort. He has exceptional thinking skills and problem-solving abilities and achieves that at a consistently high level, posting a 3.82 GPA in his 3 years at LaCreole. This young man is of high character. His kindness and willingness to help others makes him well-liked by his peers and well-respected by all. He is always a positive influence on the school environment and is a quiet leader, not only in the classroom, but in other activities like basketball and church. In short, he is a young person of outstanding personal qualities and academic abilities headed toward a successful and bright future. Congratulations to Peyton Williamson.
This award goes to a persistent student who is always working to raise the bar. This student takes time and puts in the effort the first time. She reviews and revises before turning anything in. This is a quiet student, one a teacher may not notice immediately, sitting in the back of the classroom, nose in a book. Through her writing, it becomes obvious that this student is insightful, passionate, and creative. This wildcat catches concepts quickly and shares the insights with peers without ever being condescending. I've even heard other students judge their own work by comparing it to that of this student. Mr. Hughes adds that as a 7th grader, this is one of the brightest, kindest, and most mature students he's ever had. As a matter of fact, from the focused logic of mathematics to the stunning creativity seen in both language and visual arts, this student earns accolades in all content areas by students and staff alike. At an age when many laugh at the mistakes of others, this individual steps in to help peers find success and acceptance. I'm so honored to present this Mason Award to the indomitable and compassionate Ariel Teal. Wildcat is the perfect mascot for this dedicated recipient of the next award. This is a student who appears quiet and studious, but actually has a sharp wit and a love of the absurd. Other students gravitate toward this wildcat because they know the challenges of collaborating and problem solving will be filled with hilarity on his team. He's insightful and intuitive with his work in all subjects and challenges his peers to work harder than they had planned. This young man brightens a room simply by entering. He is kind and considerate to everyone around. From silly cat shirts to cat-themed art, to helping a cat shelter, to the Warriors Cats novels, this amazing student uses ingenuity to somehow weave a love of all things feline into his education. I'm pleased to present this Mason Award to the astute and unconventional Owen Foley.
It has been written that great leaders don't set out to be a leader, they set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, always about the goal. Per this definition, the student selected for this award is a great leader indeed. With a perfect balance of quiet humility and fierce determination, this individual leads by example with no concern for title or accolades. Responsibility, commitment, initiative, perseverance, and integrity are consistent character trademarks of this motivated wildcat. Regardless of the venue, the classroom, commons, gym, or field, this student strives for perfection, utilizing tenacity, adaptability, hard work, and fearlessness to succeed and excel. And while this individual shines independently, her grace and diplomacy demonstrated in team collaboration inspires. I have seen this student step up, rise up, and take on projects by generating enthusiasm in the team and accomplishing whatever task, great or small, to make certain the deadline is met with talent, skill, and excellence. As such, I have depended on this trustworthy individual to manage class assignments, and without exception, I have always been impressed. This student is making a difference in my life and in the lives of her classmates. For this reason, we celebrate and congratulate Miss Bailey Johnston.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
All right, this was... This was written by Melinda Shook. With a palpable kindness that contributes to any environment he enters, this student is respectful to everyone. He is helpful without being asked, and quietly and kindly takes care of those around him. This student is known for his inquisitive mind and his ability to summarize complex concepts with eloquence and a keen sense of understanding. He is generous with his insights and contributes his thinking modestly and with a sense of enjoying concepts in their own right. What is more, he illuminates interconnections between the different subjects. It's no surprise that he excels in math, language arts, science, and art. A stellar scholar, this student sets high standards of excellence and moves towards them with persistence and dedication, paying attention to detail and ensuring that he can walk away from his work with a sense of pride. He is a pleasure to teach and a pleasure to know. Congratulations to Graham Glasner. And again, this was written by Melinda Shook. This student has consistently impressed teachers with his keen thinking and ability to examine concepts from multiple angles. He routinely dissects information and tests new concepts against his broad knowledge base. He is a self-directed learner who appears to enjoy learning for learning's sake. Original thinker, this student always comes up with something a little out of the box. He is described as inventive, inquisitive, conscientious, and discerning. He takes pride in his work and sets high personal standards that he works with self-directed persistence to achieve. Academically, he excels in math, science, art, and language arts. We are grateful for the opportunity to have taught you and excited to see where you will go. Congratulations, Kieran King.
Nicely done, y'all. Did you have something to say, sir? Did you want to say something? I know you always like to address the crowd.
Well, I'd like to congratulate all the eighth graders. I know you're going to go on to high school and not drop out.
No, they won't.
Okay. And I've been doing this for 27 years, and I think I'm going to retire. I want to present this school plaque to Richard.
So our school plaque hangs in our office, and it has all of our Mason Award winners throughout the years, and so that
Since 1991.
since 1991. So thank you for all your years of service.
Here's the appreciation to do this for you.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. This next set award, there's a lot of them. There's 59 of our Gold Presidential Outstanding Academic Excellent Award winners. 59. So we chose to just have them all rise at the same time, maybe provide a little air conditioning for us today. So this is quite an award. This is a presidential award. As I go through and sign these are kids that have excelled academically every step of the way throughout their 3 years with us. So this is a cumulative GPA, and these are the students that have earned between a 3.5 and a 4.0 GPA. Will all of you who earned a Gold Presidential Academic Excellence Award please stand at this time? Nicely done. There's another group of 63 kids that earned the silver. This group of kids between 6th grade and 8th grade earned a cumulative GPA of between a 3.0 and a 3.49 GPA. So still high academic standards, still doing all the good stuff that the goals were, just maybe missed it by just a touch. 63 of these kids. Let's move some air. Silver Award winners, please stand at this time to be recognized. Nicely done. All right, this next group of awards, they kind of let me do. They haven't learned otherwise yet. So, and it's different every year. Every group of kids that comes through, you know, I take the pleasure in getting to know them as 6th graders and 7th and 8th graders. And so I get to see a lot of them. Sometimes it's through their very worst, and sometimes it's through their very best. But some of the things that I look for are sometimes that quiet leadership. Those kids, I think it was put the best, is they're the glue that hold us together a little bit. You can consistently rely on them to do the things that we expect of them. But there's also those kids that maybe have made a huge turnaround. And those are the kids that I feel good about sending to the high school, because I know that they've lived through and they've learned a lot. And so there's no real rhyme or reason why I give these awards out. They're just kind of the ones that I've picked out and I want to recognize as the Principal Award winners. So without further ado, our first Principal Award goes to Esperanza Alvarez Trupka. Our next Principal's Award goes to Alexis Bucell. Our next Principal's Award goes to Zach Centane. Our next Principal Award goes to Madison Cooley. Good job. There's a lot of them too. I can give out as many as I want. So, next goes to Miss Lily Garrett. Proud of you, kid. The next one goes to Rowan Hill. Nice job. Hey. Still waiting.
Sorry.
Got a kid. Next Principal Award goes to Emma Kennedy. Congratulations. Trying to think. Next Principal Award goes to Austin Lee. I don't think he was with us today. Our next one goes to Marcos Manzo.
Congratulations, bud. Nice job.
Another principal award winner goes to John McCown.
Don't forget that, brother. Nice job, Johnny.
Next principal award winner goes to Avery McFarland.
Nice job, buddy. Congratulations.
Our next principal's award goes to Avery Schinkel.
Good job, man. Congratulations.
Next principal award goes to Morgan Smith.
Got more.
Next principal award goes to Zelda Trulinger.
Yeah, buddy. Good job.
And our last principal award goes to Logan Watson.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Those are your principal award winners for 2018. Good job, kiddos. All right, the next award is the Ray Kroc Award, presented by Miss Jen Reinhardt.
A little warm in here. All right, the Ray Kroc Award. This award is offered each year for that one student, male or female, who stands above all others in terms of overcoming obstacles toward being an excellent and/or improved student. Some years this has been awarded to a student who struggles and strives beyond their limitations, or sometimes to a student who has overcome some personal calamity. It is rather open to interpretation and can be awarded for varying circumstances and criteria that merit recognition. And this year's, this was written by Mrs. Brenda Clark. This year's Ray Kroc Award winner is a student that is well deserving of recognition. This student consistently strives to give his best effort on every assignment, no matter how large or small it may be. He is kind and considerate to students and staff members alike, and is an effective team player. No matter what he is doing, even if the task is a difficult one, he maintains a positive outlook. Despite dealing with learning struggles throughout his school career, he exudes tremendous confidence and a can-do attitude. This young man epitomizes the caliber of student for whom the Ray Kroc Award was created. Congratulations to Shiloh Laura.
Our next award is called the Wildcat Pride Award.
Well, I guess that's it. Vivacious, bubbly, enthusiastic, joyful. The recipient of this award radiantly shines and in turn brightens the lives of others in her presence. With equal measure of talent, grit, flexibility, and zeal, this individual strives for and achieves excellence in nearly every endeavor. School involvement is an understatement. It would seem that this student is discontent, if not actively pursuing one tremendous accomplishment after another. Along these multiple paths diverging at greatness, this individual continues to create, encourage, support, and inspire those journeying alongside. Ambition navigates, determination fuels, and compassion steers. If a friend or peer were to struggle on a shared path, this student would take time to pick them up before moving forward for her own gain. Selflessness and empathy take precedence, and I believe a finish line is a non-existent motivator. This courageous wildcat seeks challenge and adventure to enhance skills in a lifelong pursuit for learning and growth. It has been a blessing to be gifted with this exceptional student in my class, and my pleasure to celebrate this LaCreole finish line and mission well accomplished by honoring Miss Jaden Irwin.
He is focused and driven on projects on a daily basis. This dedication to the consistent and quality of his projects is one of the traits that sets him apart. He can work in groups without arguing with classmates because he's motivated less by ego and control of the project and more by commitment and completing a job that reflects the quality he cares so much about. He's far more observant than the average middle school student. He has an easy way about him that around the other students with his big smile and ability to laugh at life and himself. This approachability makes him a valued team player because others gravitate to his honest leadership and kind words. At times, life and middle school can be chaotic. However, this young man's level of focus and dependability frequently make him the calm within the storm in the classroom, during assemblies, and while playing games. We cannot replace the void that this young man will leave at LaCreole, but we wish him all the best as he shares his gifts with Dallas High School. Please join me in celebrating our Wildcat Pride Award winner, my favorite bear, Mr. Paul Compton.
It's that time we're going to present certificates of completion and recognition to our 8th graders. Looks like we're ready. First row, you ready? I'd like to invite our school board and superintendent to the stage to help out pass out these certificates. Good. Here we come. How's Autumn doing? This way. Yeah.
Hand off,
Good. Okay.
I pick them up.
It's my pleasure to hand out these recognition certificates. Our first one goes to Tori Anir. Madeline Burns. Joseph Clayville.
Nice job, buddy.
Henry Johnston. Trevin Adams.
Nice job, man.
John Abbey.
Great speech.
Ethan Alamine.
Nice job. Ethan.
Esperanza Alvarez Tropka. Ison Ambler.
Great job, Esty. Nice job.
Peyton Amundsen. Olivia Anderson.
Congratulations, Olivia.
McKenna Arndt.
Nice job, McKenna.
Josephine Baker. Mason Barber.
Nice job, man.
Ella Berendrecht.
Congratulations.
Isaac Barnes.
Nice job, man.
Cole Bateman.
Nice job, Cole.
Sophia Hoffman.
Nice job, Cole.
Tyler Beal.
Nice job, Tyler.
Nick Bettiga.
You got a nice band section.
Isabel Blodgett.
Nice job, Isabel.
Luke Bordeaux. Caden Bowman. Shelby Branch. Zoe Brodas. Dylan Brock. Johanna Brown. Ethan Buchanan.
Nice job, Ethan.
Johnny Bowler.
Nice job, Johnny.
Grace Burbank.
Congratulations, Grace.
Deshaun Perfect Hoover.
Nice job, Deshaun.
Michaela Burke.
You have your own cheering section. Nice job.
Alexis Bussell. Brianna Butler. Miranda Campos. Jenna Carey.
Congrats.
Ethan Carter.
Nice job, Ethan.
Zachary Santane. Lylan Chandler.
Congratulations.
Trenton Charpentier. Alessio Caparo. Thomas Kaufman.
Nice job.
Paul Compton. Aiden Condon.
Great job, buddy.
Elijah Contreras.
Nice job, Elijah.
Madison Cooley. Ainsley Cornman. Sydney Curtis. Alicia Davis. Natalie Davis.
Congratulations.
Jaden Dunbar. Good job, bud. Chloe Elsie.
Congratulations, Chloe.
Camber Estep. Aaron Evans. Ethan Fetch.
Nice job, Ethan.
Owen Foley.
Nice job, Owen.
Jocelyn Fonseca Pacheco. Thomas Foster. Kristen Fuller. Jordan Galusha. Lily Garrett.
Congrats, the second round.
Graham Gleisner. Ira Going. Aaron Gully.
Congrats.
Garrett Gordon. Noah Googe. Madison Graham. Caitlin Green.
Congratulations, Caitlin.
Emily Gregory. Hannah Grillo.
Congratulations.
Sawyer Halen. Travis Hardy.
Congrats.
Dimitri Harris.
Congrats, man.
Skylar Hyde.
Congratulations.
Evan Henderson.
Congratulations.
Alejandro Herrera Conchas.
Nice job, Alejandro.
Carson Hefner.
I thought I'd see a dunk shoot.
Sarah Hewitt. Rowan Hill. Zachary Hill.
Congratulations. Zach, nice job.
Patricia Hoopengarner.
We got a little fan section here.
Emma Houston.
Congratulations, Emma.
Dakota Hubbard.
Dakota, great job.
Adriana Hughes.
Congratulations. Player, is this Peyton?
Peyton Hutchison.
Congratulations. We didn't forget.
Jaden Irwin.
Congratulations.
Jake John.
Good job, Jake.
Fernando Howdegi.
Good job, man.
Colby Johnson Salee.
Nice job, man.
Dillon Johnson.
Congratulations.
Bailey Johnston.
Nice job. Congratulations.
Derek Koenig. Sonia Keller. Genevieve Kelly.
Nice job, Genevieve.
Emma Kennedy. Jevin Kessel.
Nice job, Kevin.
Alyssa Killian.
Nice job.
Riley Kincaid. Kieran King.
Congratulations, Karen.
Savannah King.
Great job, Savannah.
Kendra Kirk. Denver Kohlmeyer. Kobe Land. Christopher Lankford. Thomas Link. Emily Lockrum. Brody Long.
Nice job, Brody.
Aiden Lopez. Jacob Lopez. Shiloh Laura. Christopher Lowry. Jacob Magley. Antonio Maldonado. Merrick Mangum. Marcos Manzo. Jacob Martyr Fox. Jace Martinelli. Ira Macbeth. Patrick McCarley. John McCown. Rhiannon McDowell. Avery McFarland. Spencer McIntosh. Hunter McMillan. Chaz McMillan. Elijah Miller. Alexis Moniz. Emma Moore. Molly Moore. Haley Morrison. Good job, Hicks. Colby Mullins. Xander Myers. Alexander Nakagawa. Emily Nicholson. Gavin Olson. Anthony Parker.
Nice job, Anthony.
Justin Parnell. Molly Parsons. James Partridge. Logan Person.
Take it easy, buddy. Take it easy, buddy.
Emily Personette. Blake Burketti. Nilo Phelps. Isaiah Planson. Wyatt Parker, or Price, sorry, Wyatt Price. Bye-bye.
Price. Nice job.
Jaden Reed. Kayla Reedy. Alyssa Robinson. Yeah, bud.
Nice job, Alyssa.
Joshua Bradley. Alicia Rodriguez.
Nice job, Alicia.
McKinnon Ruby.
Nice job, Nick.
David Russell. Abigail Samaceto. Giovanni Sanchez Hill. Lucas Sears. Taya Shasteen. Avery Shinko. Malia Shinko. Aaron Shorts. Morgan Shuck. Sophia Sides. Jessica Siglier. Ashlyn Singh. Colby Smith. Emma Smith. Morgan Smith. Joshua Snayak. Kaylee Spangler. Emma Spivey.
Congratulations.
Rebecca Stevens.
Congratulations, Emma.
Lily Stites.
Nice job, Lily.
Rhiannon Swinson. Ariel Teal.
Nice job, Brianna. Congratulations.
Ethan Tingler.
Congratulations, Ethan.
Elena Toll.
Congratulations, Elena.
Liliana Torres Perez. Noah Torres.
Nice job, Noah.
Zelda Trulinger. Caitlin Van Well.
Congratulations.
Abigail Van Winkle.
Congratulations.
Gilberto Vela.
Congrats, Gilbert.
Michaela Wade. Thelma Wallace.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Thelma.
Logan Watson.
You want one?
For free. Crystal Rose Weaver.
Congratulations, Thelma.
Last but not least, Peyton Williamson. All right. It wasn't record time, but it was good time. 8th graders, remember all the things that you learned over the last 3 years. Go and take it to new destinations, good people. We love you. Come back and see us. Not too often, but good luck at the high school. Congratulations, class of 2024, 22, 29.